Hi everyone. Today is September 30th at about 1:17 Wednesday, and you are looking at the swing machine from Stock Market Caddy. I am Bagged On. I am the founder with my wife Susan of Stock Market Caddy, and we're forever showing either videos of the swing machine or static shots of swing machine. And just to point out here, we did have a nice sell down in the markets last night shortly after the debate. And then this morning, starting at about 6:30, we had a beautiful run up. One mini contract in each of the four markets would have had a high water mark of close to $15,000. Now the markets have just rolled over here in the last few minutes or so, last 30, 40 minutes, and pulling back. What I wanted to talk to you talk to you about today with you is to share a perspective. Please understand, we are not trying to tell anyone what to think or how to think of these markets, but this is a perspective because we're asked all the time about swing machine. What is it? How does it work? Why does it work? Swing machine is a proprietary algorithmic driven really artificially intelligent system that is tracking the markets. Let me draw this comparison. If you are a sailor or you're out on the ocean and there are no lights around and you look up at the night sky, you're going to see, millions and millions of stars. You're going to see the solar system. And the question is, can you map the solar system, or is it chaotic, right? Is it chaotic, or is much of the solar system, although the planets and stars may move a little bit, are they still in the relatively same orbit? Well, we know that they are. And sailors from centuries ago would use something called a sextant to map, or they would map the night sky and use that sextant to plot where they were on the surface of the ocean to get from point A to point B. So the solar system is not a chaotic system. Now, there may be some meteors and whatnot flying around, but by and large, it's fixed, or it's mappable. Is the stock market mappable? And you might think I would say yes, it isn't. The stock market is chaotic in our view. It's a chaotic system, and it is not mappable. Well, then what the hell are you doing, bagger? Right? You may think this is some sort of mapping machine. Well, if you're a sailor, you've also got to be concerned with not just getting from point A to point B and using the night sky from centuries ago, if that's the way you're mapping your direction. You've got to be concerned with the surface of the ocean, because you have high waves, low waves, flat periods, waves going this way, waves going that way, waves being impacted by shallow water, waves being impacted by the wind, waves being impacted by the tide, all these exterior forces on the surface of the ocean. Is the surface of the ocean a chaotic system, or is that a fixed, mappable system? I would suggest to you that it is chaotic. You don't know for certain what you have on the ocean. Yet, sailors are able to sail their beautiful sloops from point A to point B going against the wind, because they have a technique and they have tools to do that. The markets, in our view, are a chaotic system. They are not the solar system, but they are much like the surface of the ocean. They're chaotic. What swing machine does, and what our other systems do, is they're not mapping that surface of the ocean. They are tracking it. And it is a technique. And you need to know how to sail if you don't want to put your multi-million-dollar yacht on the rocks. And that's basically what we're doing. Nobody knows, and we don't know. We may have some ideas about some exterior forces, know exactly what the market is going to do in the next 1 to 2 hours, let alone 1 to 2 weeks, 1 to 2 years. So there is a certain degree of uncertainty, but we know where we're headed. We know what we want to do. And we're using these tools as a sailor might use, on his sailboat. And I'm not a sailor, so I can't use all the terms. But unfortunately, these tools that we're using are electronic, they're computer driven, and they're artificially intelligent. They're making decisions based upon what the surface of the ocean, the surface of the market is doing right here, right now. I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy. If this approach to the markets resonates with you, feel free to give us a call, 813-758-8263. Thank you.